Hey everyone, it's Christine Trainor talking to you. Where else? Again in my kitchen area, I guess you'd say, in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. It is December 19th, I do believe. Right? Let me make sure it's the right date. Yep. Day 363 of my Everyday Journey, year 2. So welcome to year 2 of my Everyday Journey. So guys, I'm actually going to talk about something that I'm learning to understand more so than any time in my life. It's all to the word, what do you think the word acceptance means? Acceptance? First I'm going to say a quote because it sort of coincides with acceptance. And then I'm going to have a little discussion about it because I really am learning about acceptance. In life, in work, in people, and how I am about myself. Acceptance is a very good, powerful word. Here's a little quote that I really liked. It's called, "No one in this world is pure and perfect. If you avoid people for their mistakes, you will always be alone, so judge less and love more." That's otherwise accepting people for who they are. Accepting that they may have some quirks that you're not a big fan of, but love them for who they are as a person. Another one is, love is the ability and willingness to allow those that you care for be what they choose for themselves without any insistence that they satisfy you. Which means if they did choose to turn a different path in their life, be accepting of it because that's their choice, not yours. Basically, it's none of your business what they want to do with their life. Be acceptance of these people and love them regardless. If you love someone, tell them because hearts are often broken by words left unspoken. That's a good one too, but that's basically tell somebody you love them. Be accepting for who they are. Give them the love that they really deserve. And everyone deserves a lot of love, right? So I just wanted to share this with you today because I'm really learning about acceptance right now. For example, as you can see, my tree is gone. I have just like a little motif. I create a Christmas motif. Why? Because today, my kitty cat dropped it again off my cabinet there, and I went, oh. I didn't really get mad. I went, oops, I did it again. And I accepted the fact that I screwed up. I didn't get angry. I accepted the responsibility. Meanwhile, my sweetie kind of yelped at me, got so angry. And he's not a fan of Christmas because he's from Iran and they never really celebrated Christmas. They celebrated New Year's, but they never really celebrated Christmas. And so that wasn't their thing. So he hates Christmas because he doesn't like the cost and the presents and all the decoration and the time and the energy and all you have to do. It's just something that people like to do. But I understand about that. But so and I have my little stuffed toys here, as you see. My stuffed toys are there. They're all around it. So I thought, and he said, he screamed at me, guys. He literally said, I swear to God, if you don't put that damn tree on the floor, I am going to take everything you have, all your Christmas stuff, and I'm going to throw it in the garbage. I'm fed up with this crap. And he was truly angry. He will not accept and enjoy Christmas. And he will not accept it from me. And he's always, every year this time, I go through hell. So I kind of accept his attitude. I realize I'm going to have to deal with it for a couple of weeks until, the new year starts and we're back to normal, right? Believe it or not, guys, I have accepted this for a lot of years because I understand that why should he be the one that truly, he should learn how to accept, but he's a very stubborn man. He's a loving man. He's a caring man, but he just hates Christmas and he will not accept and enjoy it regardless. He tolerates it, but he's always miserable around Christmas time. He always will be. And so I accepted the fact that he was angry. He was correct. I should have put the tree down on the floor, but she'd go into it anyways. I put it by the floor there, and I think I sprayed it with a little bit. I have this citronella in here, and she does, cats, do not like any citrus smell, and I sort of sprayed it around my tree a little bit and see if she'll touch it. Now, when I have company, I'll put it back up there and let it light up, whatever. But now that I have my cat, I have to be accepting for the fact that I can't put too much stuff up because my cat is here and she likes to play with baubles and greens and bites and eats. But cats are cats, right? So I realized I do have some treatment of my windows. I'm going to do a little differently this year. I'm going to just sort of do up top, because right now one particular window is almost done. I just have to do a little bit of window treatment and I'm done. The other one I have to really figure it out and add some light, so I'm figuring out how I want to do it. So I figured this year I'll accept the fact that I have a little kitty cat, and to me she's more important than a whole pile of Christmas decorations. I'll do my table, make it pretty. I have a lot to take care of, which means I have to do some mailings for something that I accept the fact that my one little area needs to be cleaned up. That's the reason why he's angry, because I have some work I need to take care of and I just didn't have the money to mail them. So he sees how that one area needs to be taken care of. There's just chock full of stuff, and he doesn't like an array of a mess, but if you go into his room you'll see one spot a little bit messy. So he doesn't accept the fact that I'm a little bit of a slob, guys, okay? He hates it, and he will really get angry. So I have two things that are against me right now. But I accept Masood for who he is and how he is a person, and I sort of compromise whenever I can. But I've had to deal with some physical issues that sometimes I can't do as much as I want to. So I decided to take a break from getting too upset and understand what he means and what he's talking about, guys, and just love him for who he is and try to understand that he's trying to get me out of my slobby mode. I'm not really slobby. Not when I have some physical issues, guys. I don't mean to have physical issues. I'm accepting the responsibility that now that I'm not feeling very well, I will have my house go kapooty a little bit. They won't go as well as it could. It's good. I've got this crazy itch in my eye, guys. I think I got a pink eye, guys. I think I end up getting a pink eye instead of getting the flu, bad cold, which is not a bad thing. So forgive me if I have a red eye, guys. I think, does it look like a pink eye? It might be, who knows. I also have allergy issues, and my physical issues can outweigh sometimes that I just sit at the computer and I'll work. I am in the process of trying to figure, I am part of direct mail marketing, and I have some mail to deliver. It doesn't have to be like right away. It's just that I wasn't feeling very well, and it was a lot of work I had to do because something went wrong and I have to fix something. So I'm in the process of figuring out how am I going to get it all done without having any issues. I'm going to have to really do some printing and fixing up. So it's like so there's a lot of work I have to do. It'll take about a whole day to figure it out. But I'm in the process of mailing these things out and getting them in order, and I'm going to do that, guys. Believe it or not, I'm in the process of really wanting to do a good job of what I'm doing. I really love it. And I have to sort of erase something because it's just a lot of stuff I have to do, guys. So I'm accepting my responsibility that I have to get it done. And so that's how I am. I'm more accepting of myself than anybody else. If you don't accept you for who you are as a person and know that you have some limitations physically sometimes, that you can't do a whole lot, but you'll have some people that don't accept you for who you are, and they will be so hard on you. And right now my sweetie is not a big fan of me right now. He's really fed up with me. So he tolerates me because we live together, but I'm a little worried, guys. To tell you the truth, I'm a little worried that our relationship will go down the tube soon, but we'll see. I mean, I love my sweet Masood. I'm accepting for who he is. He's a he tolerates a lot of stuff, but he's a loving and caring man in different ways too. But he knows that I'm struggling really bad, and he's trying his best to back away, but he can't when he gets really mad at me when things go a little bit astray. Now, I should be doing all my decorations, but because I have a cat, that's the reason why I haven't done as many decorations. So, but I'm going to do a little bit come the next few days, get my apartment ready for at least for Christmas, and make sure my little kitty cat who's sitting here in the chair doesn't start playing. I'm going to have my decorations high up that she can't get a hold of them. My tree, by squirting my tree with a little bit of the citronella, she may not like it because cats don't like the smell of citrus, like I said. So we'll see. So there's a lot of stuff I'm learning to accept right now. I'm learning to understand. So that's why I do like the meaning of acceptance. So then we're going to do right now, we're going to talk about what the true meaning of acceptance is. And it says the action of consenting to receive and undertaking something offered, or the action of process of being received as adequate or suitable, typical to be admitted into a group. The 5 things everyone should know about acceptance. That's a good information right here. So I mean, I'm just talking about this today because this seems to be in my thoughts. The first time someone, it's some interesting things. So I might read something. The first one is acceptance does not mean liking, wanting, choosing, or supporting, which means you're compromising. And I'm compromising with Masood. I had to put the tree on the floor. Second one is acceptance is an active process. must be practiced. Yeah, you have to be more accepting of people, especially when I talk about don't judge a book by its cover. Accept the person for who they are and get to know them. That's true. Practice that on a daily basis. 3, acceptance doesn't mean that you can't work on changing things. That's right. I have to learn to change my attitude about how I need to get things done. Number 4, acceptance doesn't mean you're accepting is going to be that way forever. Yeah, sometimes you're compromising temporarily. And you go, okay, I accept that. I'll try to deal with it, and I'll do my best to be compromising. Maybe it be temporary, might not be. And the 5th one is we can practice acceptance towards our experienced people, appearance, emotions, ideas, and more. Yes, I believe that's true. Practice makes perfect in accepting everyone, accepting us for who we are, and loving ourselves. There's so much to be accepting of. It can be practiced in all areas of your life. I agree. You can exercise it towards your current experience or reality, others' beliefs or ideas, your appearance, your emotions, your health, your past, your thoughts, or other individuals, to name a few examples. Again, this doesn't mean you're necessarily endorsing what it is that you're accepting in these realms. Rather, you recognize that you can't change the current nature of this exact moment, and accepting manages anxiety and helps calm. Yes, you become more accepting, you get down your stress level, you become more happy and more content and understanding others, and you get to live your life a bit better. It's all to do with becoming more successful when you are accepting and tolerant and loving towards others as well as for yourself. Giving yourself a pat on the back, a little bit of self-love is good. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, all about acceptance, because lately I have been learning about this since I know my sweetie is not a big fan of Christmas, and we had a few issues this past. It's been a hard year, and now that this past month is nearly ending, this is the hardest time for my sweetie too. He hates it like crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this. I just wanted to share this with you today on my everyday journey, because these are my thoughts today. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I really would like some thumbs up from time to time, because then I know people are enjoying my everyday journeys. Make today a great day, your everyday journey, because only you can make it a great day, because acceptance is a key to practice on a daily basis, especially if something doesn't go right or somebody you're not a big fan of. You have to learn to understand who they are, acceptance and tolerance and compromising. It's a good thing to do. Helps with the stress level, guys. Alrighty. I will see you tomorrow on day 364 of my everyday journey. My love to you all, guys. Bye.